First of three, north of the border between the hot Orioles and the first place Jays.
Chris Bassitt having a very reliably Chris Bassitt-esque season, B-Rob, for the Jays.
Holiday
hitting .378 over his last 12 games. Ground ball to the left side. And the out at first. Ernie Clement's back at third tonight. He makes that play. One down. Ground ball to first. France feeds Bassitt in time for out number two. Two down, and here is Gunnar Henderson again. He has been a problem for Chris Bassitt. 4 for 11 with a couple of homers. Ground ball to the right side. France feeds Bassitt again. And Chris Bassitt has a 3-up, 3-down, top of the first.
Jays have 8 right-handers, 1 lefty against Trevor Rogers.
Wow, he has just been so good. His 16th start of the year, but he has now gone 13 straight starts with either 2 runs or less and 5 1/3 innings pitched or more.
Ernie Clement, first pitch swinging, and he got this one off the end of the bat. Hits a fly ball to left, and Dylan Beavers in to make the play. 1 down.
Ty France has been rock solid for Toronto. Grounds the ball to the left side of second. Jackson Holiday is there to make the play.
Batting, it's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 out, spaces empty.
pop up, foul territory, first base. Running down is Mountcastle, makes the catch right along the foul warning track in front of his own dugout, and that's a fast second inning for Trevor Rogers. Now the Orioles and Blue Jays are scoreless as we start the third inning tonight. Samuel Basallo to kick things off against Chris Bassitt.
Samuel Basallo, first pitch from Chris Bassitt, deep the other way to left center, and that ball lands on the warning track. Basallo will stop at second. The first pitch he sees here in Toronto, he knocks the opposite way for a leadoff double.
The pitch by Bassitt. There's a ground ball hit towards second base. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up with it on to first. Rivera retired, but on the play, Basallo advances to third base.
A runner at third, the infield pinched in. Here's Jackson Holiday. Holiday will fist it into center field. That drops in front of Miles Straw and kicks past him on the turf. Holiday holds it first. He brings in Basallo. One 21-year-old Orioles scores another, and the O's break the ice on the weekend.
So it's 1-0 Orioles. Top of the third, 1 out.
Swung on and missed. Got him to chase a cutter off the corner, 2 down. Now Gunnar Henderson, who grounded out in the first. Henderson drives it to deep center, Straws back, and makes the catch.
Orioles do take the lead, though. Samuel Basallo with a leadoff double cashed in by Jackson Holiday's RBI single. The future of the Orioles has put them up 1-0. 1-0 Orioles. Jackson Holiday with an RBI single in the top half of the inning to give the O's the advantage early on. Straw, the center fielder tonight, in a righty-heavy lineup for the Blue Jays. And he will, and he'll take ball 4. Not even really close for Rogers. Leadoff walk. We'll see if the Blue Jays can capitalize here in the bottom of the third. 1 out, and George Springer up.
And it's ball 4. So first and second with 1 out. A couple of walks given up by Rogers this inning. And as you mentioned earlier, Buck, he does not walk many.
No. Command has been a little off in this third inning. Schneider puts this ball to the air to right field, sending Jeremiah Jackson to the wall, and Jackson squeezes it with 2 hands. Both runners advance. Straw takes third, Springer second.
The way Guerrero has been swinging it, I'm sorry, I'm walking Guerrero here.
Not close, and the bases are loaded.
3 walks in the inning. Very unusual for Trevor Rogers.
That matches the most he's issued in a game this year. And here's a big spot for Kirk, of course, who is struggling right now the last few days. But how many times have we seen him deliver in this kind of a spot this season?
Kirk swings and grounds the ball to Holiday at second, and on the 8th pitch, Trevor Rogers escapes the third. Walk 3, stranded 3.
1-0 Orioles. 2 out, spaces empty. Bottom of the 5th.
Davis Schneider.
Fastball up and away, ball 4. Already the most walks issued by Rogers in a start this year.
That's a tough walk with 2 outs because it brings Vladdy Guerrero to the plate, and he's had 2 good plate appearances against Rogers. He singled in the first and walked in the third.
That is lined into right center, a base hit. And it gets under the glove of Cowser to the wall. And that is going to allow Davis Schneider to come in to score.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes through with a 115. Mile-per-hour missile, so much on it. Cowser couldn't handle it, and Schneider running hard takes advantage.
Well, look at the numbers on Entz, who's been very good with the Orioles, first of all.
Yeah, I like that 9.2 Ks per 9 innings. 4.26 ERA.
France, little looper. Cowser charges in. Cowser makes an incredible catch. 1 inning after his error brought in a run, Colton Cowser was electric.
This is such a great play, KB.
So 2 down here, bottom 6, and here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Nice stop down at third by Rivera, but the throw gets past the bag, and Kiner-Falefa is on his way to second.
And watch the nice glove work there at third base. He snares it on a 1/2 and then throws it in the dirt, and Mountcastle stretches for it but can't come up with it.
So a runner at scoring position, 2 down for Miles Straw. Straw lines it to left center, and it's all the way to the wall. Kiner-Falefa will score a big RBI double for Miles Straw, and the Blue Jays have the lead.
How about Miles Straw? Another huge hit for the Toronto Blue Jays. He gets that fastball right down the middle, and he hammers it. Huge RBI, big run in this ball game.
A little tapper over ends. It's Holiday who throws him out. Back-to-back innings, the Blue Jays get 2 2-out base runners and 2-out runs. They have their first lead.
And now top of the order, George Springer to face Dietrich Enns, and he lines one into left for a base hit.
Really nice swing from George Springer. That was a changeup from Enns.
Schneider wraps one to third. Fair ball. Rivera snaps off and thrown to first. Mountcastle gets the out. He had to return to the bag after missing the swipe tag on a plunging Schneider. Well, the Orioles have seen enough of this guy. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is intentionally walked. Sean Dubin.
30th game of the season, 1.34 whip and a 266 opponent's average.
So Ernie Clement will be the batter now with 2 on, 2 out. And he grounds one into left for a base hit. And that's going to bring George Springer in with the 3rd run of the night.
Big hit for Ernie. We talk about this ball club and how they come through time and time again with 2 outs.
Blue Jays take a 3-1 lead.
Now Ty France to deep right field. Jackson at the wall again makes the play. The Orioles bullpen for the first time this month gives up multiple runs. 3-1 Jays.
And here's Miles Straw. Little chopper towards third. Straw runs well, and he beats it out easily. Ball 4. So Springer works Dubin for a walk, extends the inning, and gets Varsho to the plate with a couple of men on. Pulled to first, and it gets past Mountcastle all the way down into the corner. Straw is in easily. Springer is racing home. He's in as well. And Dalton Varsho has given the Blue Jays a 5-1 lead.
Boy, he hit that bullet right over the glove of Mountcastle at first base. Goes all the way down into the corner.
It's now 5-1. Here's Guerrero. Guerrero hits it hard to the opposite field. And over the head of Jackson and off the wall. Varsho is in to score. Guerrero is out at second. But it's an RBI single to add on another run and give the Blue Jays a 6-1 lead going to the 9th.
Really solid game 2 so far for the bullpen. Ariel Rodriguez tries to continue that now.
Tyler O'Neill the batter now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Beavers takes off for second, and here's another pop-up. France looks like he has room, and that is the ball game. Contributions up and down the lineup tonight, and a nice team win here this evening.